What's up? I'm here to tell you what not to do with your money. Super cool funny video! This video is long overdue for most Americans, believe it or not. And for the select few of you who already kind of follow these simple tips to financial freedom, good for you, you're a freaking genius. First of all, don't get something on sale confused with something that's a good deal, okay? Because it's on sale, coming into the holidays especially, geez, they just mark it up and then, oh, it's on sale, back to its regular price. Don't be fooled, okay? Do your homework. Crap, nowadays it's easier than ever. You got Google, you got Amazon. I mean, find out what something's actually worth before you go and think it's on sale for 50% when it's really not. Next thing, don't hold on to debt when you have money in your bank account. Okay, carrying debt is not a good thing, okay? Because unless you're some savvy investor that's making a really good return on their money, I bet you are not making more with your money than your interest rate is charging you annually. So pay the debt off. If you have debt, there's no point in sitting on cash. There is the exception to that rule, okay? You're not going to pay off your mortgage in the next month or two, right? Well, most of us aren't. And don't mistake your car payment for a necessary debt. Okay, that's not always the case. One of the things you have to be smart about is how much are you spending on your car payment. Okay, you can get a good, reliable car for about 5 or 6 grand, but a common mistake people make, they buy the Lexus, they buy the BMW, they buy the Mercedes. Why? Because they want to look cool. Well, guess what? I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't look very cool when you pull into your trailer park in your BMW. In fact, you look pretty stupid. And that, by the way, is absolutely true. Go drive through a trailer park, just one lap around the block, and I guarantee you will see at least one BMW, Mercedes, or Lexus. At least one. Next thing, don't just pay your medical bill because you got a medical bill. Just give a quick phone call and ask if they'll cut you a deal, because you know what? They usually will. Moving on, do not go into debt for luxury items. Okay, if you want to buy that shiny new TV or that jewelry or that new pair of shoes and you can't pay cash for it, guess what? That luxury item is a luxury item. Don't go into debt for it, for crying out loud. One of the times when Americans will really blow it is when they get their tax return, right? Woohoo, tax return! And you know what they do? Not only do they blow it, but they usually will use their tax return to create even more debt, right? Because now they have $4,000 to put down towards a $20,000 car, so they give them the loan. So good job, you used your cash to create more debt. Congratulations, you're a freaking genius. And speaking of cars, if you do happen to own your car, please do not go out and get a title loan against your car. If you don't understand the reasons why with the interest rates and things like that, then just take my word for it, okay? And last, and the absolute most important thing you should not do with your money is hoard it, okay? Life is passing you by every single second of every single day. Okay, it's okay to splurge a little bit and have some fun, create some memories, because that's what life is all about. You don't want to be the old guy who's sitting on $1 million but never did anything with his life but work and save every stinking penny. So there you have it, things not to do with your money. And sadly, as basic and simple as this information is, 95% of Americans will not ever even reach this level that we covered in this video. So you're welcome. So it's time for your pointless weekly challenge. This week's challenge, send me as much money as you possibly can. Subscribe, 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 subscribe.